Alright.
YouTube.
What are we doing? What are we doing? We're talking to an AI device that's going to complete the sentences we put in there for us. We saw this on another PokeTubers channel named Patters, and we were like, we wanted to see what would happen when we typed in our own sentences. As you see, the actual first sentence we tried is here before you on the screen. You can kind of read that one on, but we're not going to read that one again, even though it was hilarious about militaries and...
Yeah, basically, you know what? Let's read it.
Okay.
It. The Pokemon battle between Mitch and Vince had concluded with the victor being... That was the sentence that I typed in.
Yeah,
and
the black is what we typed in.
Yeah, the black is what we typed in. And then it finished it with... Cheered by his army, the general left the room. As he was walking out, he heard Harry stating, "You are the savior," at his feet.
I still want to know.
Muttering, "Damn." He walked on with a satisfied smile. Looking back down, he was greeted by a lot of cheering. "Oh, I still didn't manage to win, but at least we took down that military dinosaur."
I want to know what that was.
"I'll bet you did. Oh well, I'll be the one to make sure you get the glory that I was denied, if that's what you want. So you're saying that we need more people in the military?" Well, the leader couldn't help but...
And then that's where it ends. It always sometimes ends at sometimes a cliffhanger where you don't know what happened, but it never tells us who the actual winner was during this. Whoever had it apparently was cheered by his army, and we fought some military dinosaur. I don't even know who the heck is Harry. I don't know a Harry.
This
I know a Harry Potter.
That whole plot is confuzzling.
All right, you can do the next one since you left off last, unless you want me to just go. But
You can go. Can't really think.
I was watching Dragon Ball Z one day when all of a sudden...
Oh no.
Oh, god dang it, stupid thing. Anybody else see Bridges? Bridges? Why does this have that? Bridge, dang it. I'm a robot. Alright, when all of a sudden she hears a voice that is definitely not human. Who's she? She panics and sees a giant hollow space in the sky, the exact same how the Dragon Ball world looks. It starts sucking the air in around it, causing her to fearfully look over her shoulder. When then she realizes the building is filled with 1,000 mutant animals that are basically all Dragon Balls. What the heck? Apparently there's what the people want in this world. Dragon Balls are not natural here. So what are the Dragon Balls? They are weird aliens that came to the Earth, and people who live in this world were always scared of them because they are scary. Juan asked the giants to leave. He says he gets...
We'll get a...
No, we don't know. So apparently Dragon Balls are aliens, and they came to the world, and...
They're super scary.
Yeah, and we're sucking air, and whoever this girl is all worried about it. Yeah, that worked out well.
This is fun.
Yeah. And every time we hit generate another, it'll do that same story, it'll be something different each time. So, just as a quick thing, so you can see... Yeah, well, complete whatever. I mean, I could read this, but at the same point, I won't do that one. You guys can read that one for fun. But, yeah. Anyway, so, you got one?
No. I still don't.
Alright, you keep thinking, and I'll just keep typing whatever comes to my mind.
Okay.
I started a live stream on YouTube one day, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Made it where he was getting interviewed by a cool DJ.
Who is he?
Us, maybe, I don't know. Getting interviewed by a cool DJ that we'd come across at one of the clubs that we had been in the night before.
I'm not. I'm only 13.
Why
am I at clubs?
I don't know any DJs. As part of that set, I do know a DJ. I do know a DJ. Actually, myself, I had to have a DJ for my wedding. Awkward turtles. Anyway,
I know a DJ. He was my teacher. Okay.
Anyway, as part of the set, that producer DJ had ordered me to play for them. Although they had agreed to one of the tracks they had... Wait. They agreed to one of the tracks that they had. They did ask if we would be doing a cover version, a remix, or of the song they just had used. So I figured I might be able to drop a whole new version of the track. But if I did that, I thought it might have to be a good but unknown song. And so I had them heard the original version of that song, even though I was with them. What? What?
And
apparently I'm making a song for whatever YouTube stream I'm doing. That's pretty much what I'm getting out of this. I don't know. That hurt my brain. That one hurt my brain a little bit.
Okay, well, I thought of one.
Okay. I'll let you type it. Oh, that way I'm surprised.
Okay. So, be prepared. I am not a good or fast typer.
Alright, so he was playing something. Minecraft. Which one, though? Minecraft 1? Minecraft 2? Minecraft 3?
There's no Minecraft 1, 2, or...
There's Minecraft Story Mode and Minecraft Dungeons, Minecraft Earth.
Minecraft Dungeons is not officially out. Minecraft Earth is basically like a podcast type thing.
It's gonna be somewhere in time. We're gonna come back and watch this video, and it's gonna be out, and I'm gonna be like, "Look who's lying now."
Okay. Let's play
Minecraft and a
creeper. Blue. Up.
What did it blow up? Let's
I don't know.
My house and killed me. Oh, that's always the worst.
Oh, that okay. Killed me, self-insert. At some point, I had decided if I should go do anything about it, and I chose to let it go to hell. I was unemployed, my family broke up.
Cue the sad music.
And because I was older, I basically had no friends. I felt hopeless, and the creeper was big enough to be very scary to look at. I still have nightmares about it, sometimes not really. So the life of basically any Minecraft YouTuber
because
ever.
At the very end of that, or is this not really? It makes it seem like that entire thing was just made up. Not really.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. That was such a tragic tale. And you have no friends, you're unemployed, your family's gone. Where does it get this information?
I have no friends.
I want to know who Harry is. Never mind. Okay, never mind. I was watching my favorite... Oh. I thought it was going to be anime. YouTuber. Dramatic pause. Green. Okay, whatever.
Green.
Okay.
Comment down below if you know who Green is. He is my favorite YouTuber. Sorry, Mitchell.
It's alright. Okay, do you hate your own channel?
What's my favorite YouTuber? Green.
Ruining the Stampy Cat. Or...
Yeah, popular on those.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
3 of them are Minecraft YouTubers.
Multitasking. It's impossible.
And he was talking about this guy named Steven the transplant who ended up losing half of his body due to a botched procedure.
I hate when that happens.
My friend experienced that same thing. He said.
What friend do you know?
Mumbo Jumbo, apparently, I guess. When he's dying, he just wants to just let it go. To me, that would be like he would just give up on life. I immediately felt compelled to share this inspirational video. What? I knew that if it had already touched people. I knew that it had already touched people, but my biggest hope was that it would inspire others in any way that they felt inspired. I want to see more and more people talk about this. I thought there are tons of people who are still going through things like this, and I want to see
what happens next on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
Okay, that was quick.
Next time on Dragon
Ball Z.
I want to know what happens next time on Dragon Ball Z. We get to see the end. Oh no, this is so anticlimactic. Haha, we got to go now. All of you who want the autograph, I already gave you all. We'll give it tomorrow to the last woman in front who is last inside to happy That was the shortest one yet.
That was the weirdest one yet.
We get to see the end. Next time, it's the ending.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, we get to see the end! Oh.
TMG's YouTube channel.
We get to see the end.
Next time on TMG's YouTube channel, we will be uploaded on Friday morning. Our friend Sean Newton, who's Sean Newton from Reverence Labs. Where the hell's Reverence Labs? Is going to be back to talk about his new TMG-based security plugin for whatever the heck that is. And work during his summer. This is all automatically generated. It creates a story based on anything you type in. Yeah. You can say whatever, and it will create a whole storyboard based on it.
We're talking to my brother, by the way.
Yeah, well, he popped his head over, so I'm sure that's old. But with flexibility comes the risk. Most things do go wrong. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's all good.
Hi.
So Sean took a spin through my classic tales of failed scenarios, discussing the undertied tales of architecture and shows. What the shit are we uploading?
Oh, this is the best thing ever.
Okay, oh god. Okay, I'm breathing again. What I should do tomorrow will... Wait, how do I word this? The thing I will be doing tomorrow is...
We will go here and take in the south corridor and look out for anything suspicious about this situation. Why does this sound like a Harry Potter script? As he did that, a one-handed woman pulled out her own bit of veil and went in there. Won't this be fun? She questioned and floated a small spear on with
the only hand she had, obviously, because it wasn't. But she's one-handed, so that's the only hand she had.
With one hand and sank in. The sphere was filled with a murky liquid. What about it? Ainsama? For now, I will need to fly the city center without being noticed and have Aura watch the surroundings of the city. In addition, I am still in the middle of playing, so I need to stop by the cafe in order
to buy something.
The center to buy something.
That's it.
What?
I'm doing some interesting stuff tomorrow. Guys, you know what my whole schedule is now.
You are flying the city center.
Also, guys, if you want to see more of this, be sure to hit the like button and put some things down in the comments we can type in here because it's funny.
I mean, if you do like the video.
Yeah.
Like it.
But I totally remember there was this one guy that said this one thing in the comments. It was like this. Like, there was this one guy in the comments today who said, what are you guys saying in the comments right now? Women really like good cooking, and they do. They just like a lot of things, right? The incredible world of Korean food over the last 5 years. Korean restaurateur Sushi Slay has opened two major luxury restaurants in New York, Koreatown, Soho, and smaller KFC branch and Midtown. We get to KFC.
He's now opening Koreatown in LA and appears to be infusing his Korean restaurants with Japanese influences. Big pieces of grilled beef here and that kind of thing. He shows off his Hall of Fame of raw fish dish called Dudbag, literally chef's egg, with an optional green sauce.
I want the green sauce. Why are you guys commenting this? Do you even have enough characters to comment that? I don't think you do. It's a 200 character limit. I think that's over 200 characters.
I think it might be just under.
I don't know. I can't count.
I mean, they commented women really like good cooking.
Yeah.
That's what they commented. Okay, I have good.
Okay, go ahead. You got it. Take it over. You just got it.
Okay, wait, how do I want to phrase this?
Oh god. Go on to TikTok. Referring to other apps inside YouTube, whatever. Then again, we talked about other stuff.
Shameless self-plug.
I mean, if we're going that far, I guess then again I said TMG, so... My last TikTok, that thing.
The cringe duo. Wait, no. Two.
Okay. Last TikTok at the cringe number 2 blank. I did the new popular dance. So that's where nope. Okay, dance. You need a space. Like dance called. What's it called? What's that
Called Collis.
And
I sent at
Two Straw. Who the heck? Where's Two Straws? I want to know who Two Straws is.
Two Straws. That was one of the best TikToks I have ever done at all. And I mean, it's still probably gonna be cringe because that's all they post. It's fun to make a video, so we got a great audience and lots of fun. DJ Two Straws at Two Straws. Wait, okay, so wait, the DJ has returned.
Oh yeah,
the DJ has returned.
But how did you go back in time? That's what I want to know. On 2014, you would have been, let's see, 6 years ago. So you're 13. So 7 years old. How did you do this? How did you do this? The TikTok exists. No, because it was Musical.ly back in the.
It was Musical.ly back then.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Things did not get much better on day 5. Fringing joined Lidl's challenges and found that plenty of people from her home area would enjoy to partake in them. Over dinner at Taco Bell, cringe? That's not how you spell cringe. But
yeah, I think it's a different, like it's that person's name, Cringeling. That's how you say it. Cringe broke down to her companion.
Cringe broke down to her companion the next day's most popular game show contestant that she was. This is all over the place.
Most of these seem to be over and over the place. I got it. The next thing I will type in this box will be, and then I'll just copy it. Oops. Wait, the next thing I will type in this box will be, I got it. Okay. XYZ. Okay, apparently that's what we're typing in next. Got it? Okay. These are the coordinates the program says, so type in XYZ to go to the coordinates from there. Wait a minute, I can find the coordinates on this map. I say as I type them in the last box. They are located, the program says, look in the middle of the map, showing me a triangle on a slightly larger shape than the one that came in on a compass. I follow the program's directions to the exact center of the circle and click OK. Wait a minute.
So XYZ.
Yeah, and it says I look around, this isn't it. All that night, I didn't figure it out. Okay, so I'm generating just this. That's all I'm generating. That's all.
I don't think you would have needed to copy that. But
I want to do it anyway.
Oh, God. To switch type, holding down V/Z or XYZ while pressing directional.
Makes the controllers start with the same Wii remote control type, i.e. you're pushing down the why does it sound like cheat codes? Pushing down the face buttons to match the Wii remote's classic controller design, if possible. Inform me, what's so special about my Wii remote? What's so special about my Wii remote?
I don't know.
The Wii remote is the pinnacle of motion-based controls. The Switch is out by this point. I guess then again it has controller drift. It is a iconic controller, iconic for a reason. The revolution isn't helpful, ushered in a new. Amazing as it is revolutionary, don't settle for something inferior. Look for what new innovation you can't. Interesting. Anyway, well that led to nothing hopeful. And anyway,
I have one.
Okay, go for it. I don't know how much more we're doing with this.
You want this and your next one to be the last one?
Yeah, we can do that. I want to figure this out after the stupid. I already know where this is going. Charizard, because blank.
Yep. Arcanine's better than.
I hope it's.
Why is it Charizard? Not misspelled, but Arcanine.
Because he's popular.
Arcanine's better than Charizard because he just is. Charizard is overrated.
I already love the beginning of this.
Charizard is the strongest of all the fire types with the greatest amount of overall power. Bullshit! Its move pool is also excellent, with the majority of them being capable of covering all of the metagame's weaknesses and having coverage to boot, which lets it remain relevant in nearly all situations. If any of you watching are competitive Pokemon players, let us know if any of this is true.
Bulky in nature, he's not bulky. Above average HP, I don't know if that's true.
It isn't too bulky and easily enough.
Yeah, it's weaker to special attack.
Neutral attacks and hits from a variety of attacks and status moves. It isn't weak to physical or special attacks except Ice Punch.
Ice Punch would be neutral.
Yeah.
Because he's Firefly.
I mean, okay. Super
in
effective.
combination with its levitate would be literally useless.
The only drawbacks come from its sluggish starting stat to level 1 with a rock. But you just said it had a
good move pool.
Its move pool is also excellent.
And now down here it's
a rocky moveset.
And it can't learn. I feel like Charizard would be able to learn Dragon Dance for some reason. At least the Mega form or something. Can Charizard learn? I should know this. I should know about Charizard. Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll make this better. Okay. We'll make this better for everybody. We'll make it better for everybody because it works. Because technically this is literally what I was gonna do.
Oh.
It just reversed.
Charizard is better than Arcanine because
to see what happens. Of the 3 extra tier moves, 5, just number 5. Charizard is slightly slower than Arcanine, so you can usually dodge them. Depends on which round you're using. 6, Charizard is better than Slugma because of the start up hit.
Why is Slugma here?
I don't know. And the 2 extra tier moves, look out for Charizard and Slugma. Ooh, gotta look out for Slugma.
Charizard is
better than Garchomp because of the startup hitbox and 2 extra tier modes. Look out for Charizard and Garchomp. It's like warning you each time. Look out for this. Look out for Arcanine.
Charizard is better than Sludge Bat.
I heard that Pokemon. Please someone make Sludge Bat. I'm gonna make Sludge Bat because of the startup hitbox.
I'm gonna make content.
What's with these 2 extra tier moves and the startup hitbox? Charizard is better than Golbat because he's not. Golbat's the god. I'm just kidding. Oh, the startup and 2. Literally all of them are startup hitbox and 2 extra and 10 moves. 10 char. What's next? What's next?
Okay, wait. So both of these have completely obliterated Arcanine out of existence. Not nice.
Okay, hang on.
Okay. Charizard versus Arcanine.
It says Gyarados again, I'm gonna rage.
Arcanine. And the winner is...
I think I need to comment here or else it's gonna think weird. I think. Dirty Gray Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. The 6 active champions, healing, dodging, and all. The 1 FFRK booster, no clue what that is.
And the 6 supported champions that also used that booster. The 6 supported champions that didn't use those boosters, and the 4 heroes that had not been released. The 3 compatible objects and the 2 mythical what? The 2 rare cards, the 7 legendary cards. How do we get to cards? And only being released through DLC. How do we get to DLC? Playable months, global. What the heck? How to subscribe to the get? What subscriptions are limited? What the heck is happening? No one can ever answer this question.
Okay, guys. Okay, this is gonna be where we end the video. Mitch, the reason I should end this video is because
I should just leave it there and never show it again. Just end it here and you guys never know. I feel like I can only get one set of answers to you guys if you guys want the full set. If I state it very clearly, if I ever choose not to buy a product for myself and I would hurt my own feelings, I would totally understand that if a user was called a cancer or something else horrible. You guys already know this by now, but I'm not going to state it again. When did I ever say this? As people often ask me, I can see people vouching for me and donating. I've never seen this, but I've seen donating and vouching for you, but I have never in good conscious supportive business that would support something like this. What are they supporting? I can understand most people trying to do the right thing by a company, but if some of you guys should be more careful. Yeah, watch out for that company, whoever they're watching. Yeah, that sounds like a dang good reason to end the video. Whatever it is.
Well, bye-bye, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I laughed too many times. But yeah, if you guys want to try it, I'll put the link and all that down in the description. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and yeah, if you have any suggestions, the comment sections, somewhere down there. Sometimes it's over there though, and sometimes it's down there.
Over down there. It depends whether you're on computer or phone or how you have your phone.
Yeah, let us know where the
or
comment
mobile
section
device.
is. We don't know. Good. Bye, guys. Caca. The reason I killed my nephew was because